Hi, Tony Williams here, to you from day 16 of the COVID-19 coronavirus shelter in place thingy. Okay, so I was meant to be writing today, and if you're not a Victory Girls subscriber already, you should like our Facebook page and also go to our victorygirlsblog.com website. So I was meant to be writing for Victory Girls today when I realized that the writing fairy that lives in my head was so pent up with anger. So I thought, well, finally, after like 4 hours, I thought, well, I'll do this to see if I can calm her down a little bit. But I went into Publix the other day to get groceries. And, I've got wipies and hand sanitizer and all that kind of stuff. And so I'm not afraid. But, and I expected the empty toilet paper shelves. But you can still get organic food if you want, but you can't get like grandma's chicken and rice vegetable bake from Stouffer's, which is awesome. I mean, all that kind of good stuff is now gone. All the people that were eating the airy fairy organic stuff are now going back to eating, Hormel chili with beans, which I could not get a can of for my husband. It was like the Soviet Union in that Publix. And really, I'm more of a Kroger girl, but I went to Publix because I had to deposit a check, and our bank is in front of Publix, so I just went into Publix. But Kroger's wasn't much better the last time I was in there. And why are y'all hoarding toilet paper? Could somebody explain that to me? So these daily updates from certain people are not helpful, like Andrew Cuomo. I know the Democrats are thinking they can swap Joe Biden for him, but Andrew Cuomo is not helpful. He's a douche nozzle. He's a flaming idiot. And what does he think that President Trump is going to do? Squeeze some unicorn that lives in the White House's butt and ventilators are going to fly out of him? Nobody plans for a pandemic like this. And, oh, here's another thing. Thank you to the doctors and nurses, and I get it and everything, and you're working long hours in New York and everything. But afraid? I don't think doctors and nurses are afraid. They're sitting there, chewing their nails. No, they knew that they would be dealing with infectious diseases when they signed up to be doctors and nurses. I mean, there's a lot of infectious stuff out there, especially in hospitals. I'd be really afraid of the MRSA if I worked in a hospital. So I don't think that this particular pandemic, Duffy's chasing his tail. He's such a doof. You're a doofy, doofy, Duffy. I don't think this pandemic's scaring them anymore, except the panic that some of our government officials and that little short Fauci guy is getting on my last nerve. So I'm really suspecting some of these people. Masks aren't going to help you. As a matter of fact, they'll make it worse. And now they're saying, "Oh well, we only said that because we need them for the medical people." Well, don't lie, because then we can't trust a word out of your mouth. And that goes for the Surgeon General too, who was kind of a rock star. So no, I don't trust any of them. And I think people are giving President Trump some really bad advice. Why are we closing down the entire country? And I've totally lost my sympathy for New York people because they're told to stay in place. So they bug out to Idaho and North Carolina and Long Island, the Hamptons. They probably went to Cape Cod, some of them. And guess where the disease is showing up? Yeah, that's right. And the first thing I noticed was that Ainsley Earhart and Ainsley Airhead. I mean, I tolerate her because they've been through so many girl in the middle types. But she takes her daughter and bugs out to Connecticut. How fair is that to everybody in Connecticut? Not that, And there was a big party in Westport when all this started, and a society party with people from all over the world. And guess what? They spread it around too. So I never liked the Northeast when I lived there. I like it less now. God bless. In any event, so I'm not afraid. I'm just annoyed with the lies and Nancy Pelosi, you know, she's already planning on larding up a fourth rescue bill because they're not stimulus. They're the rescue bill. She's already planning on larding that up with Green New Deal and Planned Parenthood stuff and claiming infrastructure stuff. And I just don't believe a word that any of them are saying. They're not doing themselves any favors. So I'm really angry and I'm fed up and I'm tired of this. Like I said, social distancing, groovy with me, baby. I can do this forever. But I'm just tired of the lies out of the mouths and everybody. Oh, Trump opens his mouth and he lies. Y'all better look in the mirror. That's a true fact. Look in the mirror. Anyway, be well, stay safe, my friends. Stay socially distant, though. All right, love y'all. Bye.